Welcome back. Still on laws of indices, we are now at the third law of indices. The third law of indices states that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. In fact, this is the easiest law in indices. Any number, any base that has a power of 0 is always 1. Alright, that's it, as easy as that. So we have some examples here. 5 raised to the power of 0, what's the answer? It's 1. Why? Because when a base has a power of 0, it's always 1. P raised to the power of 0, what's the answer? It's also 1. Alright? So no matter the number, as far as it has a power of 0, it's also going to be 1. So this is equal to 1. But now let's look at example 4. It says 3x raised to the power of 0. Will the answer be 1? Well, if you look at it again, ask yourself, what is carrying the power? It is just this x that is carrying the power of 0. This 3 has its own invisible power of 1. It's on its own. Alright? This 3 is a separate base. X is the one carrying the 0. So it means it is only this x raised to the power 0. So inside this 3x raised to the power 0, it is only this that is equal to 1. This 3 remains. So your final answer will actually be 3 times this one that is equal to 1, which is 3. So please, always take note that when applying this law, it is only the base carrying the power that is equal to 1. So if the base is multiplying something else, that other part is multiplying. As far as that one is not raised to the power of 0, that one will remain. For example, in example 5, we have 19 arrow raised to the power 0. Alright? What is carrying the power of 0? It's just arrow. So it means only arrow raised to the power 0 is 1. So this will be 19 times everything here is 1. Alright? That's the law of indices. So this will be 19 times 1, which is 19. So anything raised to the power 0 is 1. That's law 3 of indices. Now let's look at the sixth example. The sixth and final example. It actually is going to take no use of our knowledge of law 2, which we watched in the last video, which we did in the last video. Alright? So this is s raised to the power 6 divided by s raised to the power 3, also divided by s raised to the power 3. Now, if you remember that law of indices we just solved, I'm going to solve this at the top. But let's start from the bottom first. X raised to the power 6 divided by x raised to the power 3. The bases, are they the same? Yes. And what are they doing? They are dividing. So that's the second law of indices. So I'm going to write the common base, x, and then since they are dividing, I'm going to subtract their powers. It's going to be x raised to the power 6 minus 3. Alright? 6 minus 3, which is x raised to the power 3. So it means that everything inside this box, I've simplified this to be x raised to the power 3. But I still have it divided by x raised to the power 3 waiting for me. So it's going to be x raised to the power 3 divided by x raised to the power 3. Still, we apply law 2 of indices because we have common base and they are dividing. So it's going to be x raised to the power 3, the powers we subtract, minus 3, which is what? X raised to the power 0. Is this our final answer? No, because according to this law of indices, anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So it means that our final answer is 1. So this is how indices works. So at times you need to use more than one law, more than 2 laws. You have to use a combination of several laws to simplify that problem to the barest minimum. So in this particular example we just saw, we had to use law 2 first. And then after doing that, we got an answer, x raised to the power 0. But we found out that another law can help us to further simplify this, which is law 3, that states that any number raised to the power 0 is 1. Do not forget what we've discussed for examples like example 4 and 5. Alright? When you have any number like 3x raised to the power 0, it is only this x that is carrying the 0. So it is only this x that raised to the power 0 that will be 1. But the 3 remains there, waiting to be multiplied by that 1. Alright? So let's see if you understand this. I'll give you some examples for you to solve and let me know your answers. So, can you try? So what will be 2x raised to the power 0? Alright, let me know the answer. What's also going to be 6x squared divided by 6x squared? What's going to be the answer? Alright? So solve this for me and let me know the answers. In the next video, we'll move into the fourth law of indices. Thank you very much.